Well, I ain't got shit else to do. Waiting on parts. Waiting on money. Waiting on everything. I've applied to probably 50 jobs in the last 6 months, at least 50 jobs probably, maybe 30 to 50 jobs. Damn, I started this shenanigan without putting my hat on. But I'm killing like 3 birds with one stone. I'm soaking up the sun, God's son, the creator's son, whatever you want to call it. I'm soaking it up. Just not on my legs, probably where I need it the most. Probably with my pain in my, I get pain in my knees too, even though I don't stand. But I get pain in my ankles, my left ankle mostly. Hope you can hear me. God damn it. Nowhere fast. I'm gonna have to go get a rock. Glue together. Houston, I think we gotta try something else. Houston, where are you? Houston, can you read me? Houston, I need some food. Can somebody feed me? But anyway, probably won't be able to hear me. Nah, you will be able to. Nah, it's a shitty spot because I got less space. Space, the final frontier. Right here, maybe? Can you see me, motherfuckers? Yeah. Alright. Let me see what you guys just said. What's everybody doing today before I get into it? Before I start talking up a storm. Before I start shooting this shit. I know my whole family's spying on me, but that's okay. They think I'm a bad guy. That's okay. I'm not. Yep. But, like I was saying, what the heck time it is? Last time I did 20 minutes. I mean, this is boring to do. I don't want to be in the house. It's 2:54. Anybody know anybody that would hire a mofo like me for 4 hours a day? Even 2 hours a day. Hell, maybe 6 hours a day. I don't know how long I can work in this wheelchair anymore. I have at home, or what I call home, when I'm working around the house or somebody's house, I constantly have breaks. I can break when I want. I'm not on a timetable. Now, if I were on a timetable, I do often wonder, how much can I get done? I wish there was an employer out there, even though I want to be my own employer, of course. I wish I could find a couple teammates, I guess I could say, like-minded individuals who actually love to paint, fix shit, maybe even lawn care. I'm a very business-oriented person. I just have a hard time meeting people, I guess, without alcohol. And I don't really drink alcohol much anymore. Back in the day, I did, but trouble usually finds me. People mistake my good time for, I guess, bad voodoo. I don't know. I'm a little wild. I'm a Marine. I got a lot of brothers. I'm a state champion wrestler from high school, all washed up. Now I'm bragging about it. But I don't really give a damn if I'm misunderstood. My actions should speak louder than anything. Like, these people think I'm trying to rob the system. It's crazy. I haven't had a disability check in 15 months. maybe 13 or 14, something like that. Because I worked a job and I thought I was doing well, and I got offered a full-time position, and I was making good money, at least to me. Not really good money, because when I was 25, I was making $22 an hour. Amazon offered me like, I mean, with overtime, it was pretty good. But Amazon was like 18.50. Working with a bunch of kids, which I don't mind. But they weren't giving me any leadership roles either, and I was proving myself uh, bigly, according to the app that they had us using. But that's nor here nor there. Uh, most I notice a lot of things. I noticed a lot of things. I think people think that I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm not the person to. I don't want to hear lies. I'm not that person. I don't need to lie. I never had to lie. Maybe I have when I was a kid, but nothing that I really remember. No, I remember lying to the fire department about uh, starting a fire at a bank that was it was out of commission. It was out of business. Me and my friend found some matches. What do you think we did with those matches? We were flicking them like little kids, bored little kids, up to no good. We had nothing to do. Plus the spot that we always went to in the city where we lived, in the ghetto, at the bank, it was like a little vestibule, like you jumped down into it. Then there was a window like downstairs, but there was no view for the person in the window to look out at. It was all concrete. It was more or less a fire escape from the bottom floor. But I guess bums, they used to throw dirty magazines down there. So me and my brother and a couple of our friends, we'd always go check that spot for dirty magazines, matches, shit like that. But yeah, the fire department ended up coming to my house. I ended up blaming it on some kids down the street, older kids that I knew. I knew they were up to no good too. So, but I'll never do that again, because those motherfuckers are tough as nails. I don't know if they know that I tried blaming it on them to this day, but I do have their names, and they were brothers too. Some people on here might even know them. Hell, they might even be watching. I don't even know if they're still alive, but Dana and Derek Merrill, back in the day on Portland Street, 30 minutes north of Boston, Haverhill. I think they were kind of friends with my cousin, always up to no good too. But I didn't really know him. I just spit out the name because the fire department was at my house. And as the bank was burning, I was looking out my bedroom window, watching it burn. Not that I was going to hurt anybody, because I knew nobody was around there. I was scared that I was going to get in trouble. And of course, my mother covered for me. I don't know if she knew at the time, but after I left, she definitely knew, because I told her. But me and my little brother were kind of pyromaniacs. One time we set a yard on fire. It was a big old yard. In fact, this is one of my friend's yards too. She's probably watching right now. Maybe her brother or sister. But we're still friends to this day. I mean, since we were friends, but back in the day, Christy, I'm sorry, my brother and me went into the back of the field and we lit that shit ablaze. We lit it up. We lit it on fire. We watched it go. And then we did the neighbors where they had not the condo, but that little subdivision there on Portland Street. Before that was there, it was a big grass field. My brother and me did that too. Now watch the fucking police come get me. I wouldn't care. Would not care. And I got a word about these fucking police too, especially around here in South Carolina. A lot of dirty cops, a lot of power hungry motherfuckers that ain't getting it at home. Uh, so they take it out on the citizens. They have no power. 90% of these police are family hirees. They're not even built for the job. They're fucking people that shouldn't have the job at the top levels. Definitely not. I think a police officer should be a friendly person, somebody that's strong, yet not even I'm talking education, I'm talking experience. these positions, just like politicians should be filled with experience and not uh, naivety, not braggadocious shit. Um, should come from genuine people that care about people. If you're a police officer because you want to kill someone, you're in the wrong field. You join the Marine Corps for that. That's what I did. I didn't kill nobody, nor did I even finish my contract for certain reasons, and certain shit happened. But that's a whole nother story. I'm trying to keep that shit private for now because I got people working on it. And the sun is in my favor. The truth is in my favor. If the truth matters, it will be seen. It will come to light. But the policies for people, not to change the subject, but sitting here is kind of boring. Policies for people with disabilities working is bullshit. Like, do they think I'm gonna get rich or something? Like, isn't that why we paid the taxes to begin with? So if you get disabled, you have a disability check so you can live? Well, the policy right now says I can't live. The policy says right now, because I worked a job in 2024 and nobody at the Social Security Disability Office shut the money off when I told them to shut the money off, even over the phone, and I've been to the office 6 damn times during that time, while first time in a wheelchair working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, busting my ass. Eventually I did get hurt, but I told them that I did not get hurt through them because I didn't want to lose my job. But it's 2025. I probably should have told them I think I got hurt on the job, but to be honest, I got arrested before that, and the police officers in Goose Creek, Berkeley County, put their hands on me for they were trespassing me, I guess, at the time. I was pretty much drunk, I'm pretty sure. The officers should have known that, but they didn't ask the bartender. They didn't care. They were setting me up. All a bunch of fucking rednecks that know each other. That's why the public defender moved on after I said I wasn't going to plead guilty to one to get off on another. No, I didn't do either one of them. I'm not guilty of trespassing because I didn't know I wasn't allowed in there. First of all, to be guilty of trespassing, you have to know that you're not allowed in a place. I was never notified, nothing. Nothing like that. And why serve a man 4 drinks if he's not allowed there? Why let a man on your social media, Facebook page, if you're not allowed there? I think you're giving people the wrong idea. If you're not allowed at a certain establishment or business and not welcome, why am I still welcome on your business page, dumbasses? So it's kind of like entrapment, in a way. The place, I'm going to tell you right now, it's called Heroes Pub, ironically. But no. And I'm going to tell you another thing about that place. During that time, there was all kinds of construction going on. I believe I was trying to get to my phone or asked to use my phone to get a ride because these asshole cops, young stupid fucks, thought that I was just going to jump in my and drive away drunk so they could catch me on something bigger. You know what I mean? And they towed my vehicle that night. This was Christmas night, mind you guys. You know, there was no trouble. There was like 15 people in that fucking place. Then I hear one person on, somebody recorded a little bit of it. I have it. Somebody recorded a little bit of it. Somebody saying, oh, I was taking people's drinks. How could I have time if I was only there for 45 minutes, y'all served me 4 or 5 drinks? How would I have time to take anybody's drink? I think people know I'm not a troublemaker. They've seen me there many times. People like me. The owner don't like me because he's a fucking pervert. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. You can ask any woman that's been there in the past. He's a fucking pervert. But not only that, he's just a scumbag. The cops should be protecting the little people. Now, if I was a police officer and I came across somebody in a wheelchair and an owner called me, they're friends, I know, and the tow truck driver. They're all friends. They're all connected. All a conflict of interest. Nancy Mace, I hope you're on the case. I know you just gave me $500,000 or some bullshit. Maybe retrain them motherfuckers. Maybe give me a job, and I won't have the lawsuit. But anyway, I'm debating that. Debating on taking out complaints on the officers. You know, I don't want no retaliation. It already feels like they've been retaliating. I'm glad I got this on record because I got pulled over 2 weeks ago. Mind you, I don't smoke pot in my car, not for years. My car smells like urine. You know, from when I was first paralyzed, I peed a lot in that car. It's gross. It's disgusting. Time to change the seats. I just need help. But now that I've learned how to do my shit, a lot of my piss, I should say, I'm a little bit neater now, despite, you know, the clothes that I'm wearing. But when you're paralyzed, you go through a lot of shit. Pun intended. You have to figure out when you got to shit, how you got to shit, what you can eat, what you can't eat. You might eat something that might trigger a shit right away. Chocolate. Chocolate does that. So sometimes you don't necessarily need that suppository. And another thing about those suppositories, I don't know if they've changed it up, but I've been using the Magic Bullet. Don't use them green package bullshit ones, or you'll be having more problems and you'll be sitting on that toilet longer. And I know they do have a natural one. And there's another way you can avoid suppositories altogether if you learn your body. If you eat to the point where you know that you got to shit. But that's also dangerous because you're holding in a lot of toxins in your body. But sometimes you got to do that. And I know healthcare system doesn't cover the Magic Bullet. But I'm sure if you set up, well, there's different ways you can do it. I just haven't done it either. I'm sure if you set up a GoFundMe or something, if you're disabled, I'm sure somebody will help you out with that, with those. Somebody might even buy them for you and send them to you. People do care. It's just rare. A lot of people that care, they're just so busy. So, wheelchair, you might not be, but what I have for problems, somebody doesn't, and what they have for problems, I don't. So it's all like an equilibrium. But I've been in a pinch for the last year, and I can't seem to. I just can't seem to get any footing. I just can't seem to get the government to do its fucking job. Like, why would you put somebody on the street who's in a wheelchair who just tried to work a full-time job because he didn't understand the policy, because he missed an appointment? That's still no excuse. I'm sorry. I've been to the office 17 times. Not one person has directed me in the right direction, as if they know that they overpaid me. They did overpay me. They said they weren't going to collect on it if I appeal it, in which I did. They collected on it every month, even during the appeal. So if I actually had a lawyer, if I had money, it would all be taken care of. In fact, all the money that I've been paying back, which is about $15,000, should probably go right back into my pocket and put me on a payment plan, seeing how none of this was my fault. The $1 million Social Security website, fucking bullshit. Why didn't y'all check it? I put my pay stubs on there. Why didn't you shut the money off when I asked you to? You're the one that, they're like, well, we overpaid you. Well, then how could you overpay me if you're the one sending me the letters saying that you're overpaying me? Aren't you in control of this shit? Something's just not right about the Social Security Disability Office. I swear I wouldn't trust them for retirement, nor the IRS. We the people need to get on shit, all them scams. And then people are like, oh, but you're in a wheelchair. You're against your own interests. No, I'm not. I'm for community. People want to talk about socialist and socialism. Try that with no fucking money. That's what real socialism is. Be a what do you call it? Not a monk, Pennsylvania. They're good people there. Don't. I can't even think of it right now. But everything, life, it just keeps adding up until you take a stand. But these days, well, I'm not standing. I need a teammate. I need a couple teammates. Somebody want to make money, you know. Hell, I've got resources, believe it or not. I'm willing it takes, well, not anything. I'm not a fucking Illuminati faggot or a, shit, I hope I just didn't get kicked off YouTube. Or a Freemason, homo sapien. But, you know, that's why I'm off Facebook. They don't let me speak my mind. They be they get so much data from me and I get nothing from them. Sick of that shit. It's sucking the energy right out of everybody, pissing people off. It's manipulative. At least YouTube, you're putting your own content out there. People can decide whether or not, you know, take it or leave it. But and every platform has a little bit of censorship of some sort. It seems they're all connected. Let's just be real. How far up are they connected? Who knows? But the YMCA closed at 5 p.m. Probably about 4 now. I guess I'm not gonna make it, and I'll have to do that shit tomorrow for sure. What's up? Mm-mm-mm. Bless you. Once again, I feel urination sensation coming in, so might not be able to do this as long as I thought, because I got to take a PISS. But I did spill out a lot of shit just now. I just believe in the Constitution. I just believe in America. I believe in Americans, period. I believe if we stop playing their games, we would be pretty well off, actually. We'd be wealthy, they'd be poor. Wants to, uh, you know, grow their own food. But we are the bosses, and seems we have lost focus of that. And I don't know if it was, I don't want to blame anybody. It's the system. All systems can be corrupted. Now, if you do away with that system, what's left? It seems to me like life would be left. I don't see China coming over here and fucking us up because, well, they just ain't got what it takes. But as long as we have a little government and some weapons, some intelligence, a little bit of propaganda is good, but to fuck up the whole damn population with it, it's a little ridiculous. Pretty sure China knows and Russia knows most of the propaganda. Pretty sure it's more of a waste of money for taxpayers to pay. Pretty sure. I feel stupid because I did vote for Trump 3 times, but at least I keep thinking he's got an ace card up his sleeve. And I stopped watching the news. I stopped watching Fox. I might catch clips on YouTube because YouTube is the best, and I hope that goes into my column for saying that. Although I did try to post a video of pigs eating, drinking some beer. Maybe I worded it wrong, and I got a strike. I got a warning. I guess I considered it animal cruelty, but I'm pretty sure I worded it wrong or labeled it wrong. I really wanted to repost it, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to take that chance. I just got 500 subscribers. Pretty proud of that. Because a long time ago, I started a YouTube channel. I did like 10 videos and then didn't do shit for like, well, 9 years or 13 years. I think 13 years. And just the last 6 months, I started getting active. My injury on my hip and my back started getting better. I got a new chair, not this one. I got a new cushion, not this one. I'm waiting on parts. I had a new chair for a long time. just haven't been able to use it. Yeah, I gotta go take a piss, so hopefully you guys have a good day, and I'm sure I'm gonna post some more shit later. But I got to pay.